Nearly 8 years ago, my approach to crafting organization changed completely when I got this WorkBox 3.0 from Create Room. It is something that totally transformed our home and made it a lot easier for me, someone who is inherently unorganized, to keep my craft supplies a little more organized. It also ended up saving me a lot of money because I stopped buying duplicates of every craft supplies because all of my supplies were just in boxes around the houses. Many of you who have been around since then remember that and have seen over the years how we have changed some of our approach to crafting and organization. A few years after we got the WorkBox 3.0, I upgraded to the DreamBox, which I absolutely love. We have both of them in our house still, and they are both great products. The WorkBox 3.0 is actually used for all of my lactation consulting supplies. I have all my different pumps and things for clients on there. My DreamBox is in our basement, and we absolutely love it. When the DreamBox 2.0 came out, I couldn't quite justify purchasing it just because our other storage still worked very well, and we just don't have a lot of space, extra space in our house. Even though I didn't purchase one for myself, I wanted to be able to get a hands-on experience with it to share with all of you who are interested in purchasing the DreamBox 2. I am in Lehi, Utah today at the Create Room showroom, and they have been kind enough to let me come and check out it firsthand, so I can kind of tell you what the difference is between the DreamBox, the original DreamBox, which is what I have and have shown many of you over the years, and the DreamBox 2. So I am going to dive in and give you my initial thoughts and impressions on it, and to help you figure out if this will be a great purchase for you. As always, I really try to give my true opinion on things, and I hope that you'll find this helpful. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them. There's a lot of similarities between the DreamBox and the DreamBox 2. They are both made from high quality materials, made here right in the United States, and they are built to last. However, there's a couple of upgrades that I think are really worth noting with the DreamBox 2 that I'm going to show you now. My favorite is that this table no longer has legs on it. The original DreamBox has legs that come down. You kind of have to fold them up, and it can be a little bit tricky and a little sticky to get them up and down. With this, it's just you can use one, or really just like one hand to pull it up and down. It is a little bit, you have to put a little bit of strength into it, but that is so much more convenient than having to put those legs down. So I think that is a major improvement with the new DreamBox 2 model. Another great upgrade is that the DreamBox 2 has a built-in light. So in the past, you had to buy the crown in order to have the additional light, which is it is an added expense, so a lot of people didn't necessarily do that, but the light adds a lot to your crafting experience. You can see it under here that each of these do come with a built-in light, which is really convenient. You can also buy the crown though, so you can have double light, which makes for an even better crafting experience. I love that Create Room saw that this was something that would be helpful for their customers, and they did what it took to upgrade the DreamBox 2 to have those. And finally, the DreamBox 2 is even more customized a little bit in the DreamBox. I found that I was able to customize the DreamBox to use it for pretty much whatever I needed, but I like that you can move around the shelves even more. You can kind of take these out and make it so there's more room for machines. Some people put monitors here. You can put the little storage shelves for pens all around. It comes with a wide variety of totes in different shapes and sizes, and it really makes for a very customized experience. There is so much space in the DreamBox 2. I think it's pretty similar to what was in the DreamBox, but you will probably be surprised with how many things that you can fit in here. And you can see here they have a variety of sewing and Cricut and paper supplies, but you can honestly use these for anything that you can dream of. Like I said, I use it for my lactation business. I have a ton of different supplies that I have in mind. So I put a little picture here so you can see what that kind of looks like. But you know, there are endless possibilities when it comes to the DreamBox 2. Those are some of the main upgrades that you'll find with the DreamBox 2, and I definitely think that if you don't already have a DreamBox and you're looking into getting one, if you can justify the expense of the 2.0, it's definitely going to make for an even better and smoother experience overall. One of the biggest questions I get about DreamBox and Create Room products in general is it worth it? In my opinion, both of the storage solutions that I have gotten from Create Room have been 1000% worth it. So if you are on the fence, you're like, oh, is it actually good quality? Is this going to change my space? I really believe it can if you have specific purposes that you want to use it for. If you have a lot of craft supplies or just even homeschooling supplies or work supplies or any variety of items that you just want to be in a more organized, to use in a more organized fashion, I think it's going to be worth it for you. This costs, the base price is $2,599 as of right now, which is the beginning of March of 2024. They often do have sales though, where you can get upgrades, where you can get special editions, like sometimes they'll have the crown, or you can buy extra furniture at a discount. So it is an investment, but you have to consider an investment in your home storage. For us, like I've already said, I am not organized. My house is often a disaster because I'm all over the place. And so I love having a space where I know all my craft supplies are, where my kids know if they're looking for something, they can go find it there. And it has just made my life a lot easier. They do have financing, which can make it a little bit more feasible to get. But again, you have to look at it as a long-term investment. Obviously, I am not somebody that is like, just go buy whatever if you can't afford it. But if it is in your budget, I think that it is a fantastic option. And after working with Create Room for many years, I know that they have fantastic customer service. Their products really truly are built to last, and they are very high quality. One thing I forgot to mention is that they did upgrade the hinges on here, and I think that they actually look a little bit nicer. I think my husband would agree that they are a little bit better quality than from the original scrap box for sure, and from the DreamBox. But overall, I do think it's worth it if it's something that you truly feel like you can fit into your lifestyle and into your budget. Let's talk about a few of the things that you can put into the DreamBox. Really, it's totally up to you. There's no rules, but there's things like you can put paper, you can put your Cricut mats, you can put all your Cricut machines. On my DreamBox at home, I have probably 4 Cricut machines, a couple easy presses, and even my Glowforge Aura I just have sitting out on the table, which is awesome. I feel like it's just really nice to be able to have everything and anything that you want that's related to your hobby or your craft or your business there. I really like that it has a variety of different totes. So like they have these thinner infuse totes, and then the thicker ones. They have the more square shaped ones, which are great for fabric and for kind of taller materials. Something I've always loved from Create Room is their little jars that you can put small little trinkets and items in. We put a lot of buttons, cotton balls, googly eyes, a lot of crafts. We do homeschool, so a lot of, we have a lot of function that comes from our DreamBox beyond just crafting. But we have I feel like anytime we have a new craft supply, I can find a place to put it, and it seems like there's just never ending space in the DreamBox. I love all the shelving that they have. It's really easy to store thread. They have these hooks, a variety of hooks that you can put different tools on. I actually have hung up my Cricut mats in the past on mine, where I took out some of these bars and they're just all hanging flat, which is really nice. But that's just one of the great things about the DreamBox is you can really customize it, move the shelves around. Like, they're really easy to take out. Like, you can just pull these out like that. You can move the bars around, you can add more, take them away. And if you like, obviously if you want to use a lot of these similar sized totes, you can have them going all up and down, or you can mix and match according to what your needs are. It's really easy to move around things, which is really convenient in the long run. Something else that's a little bit different is that you can customize this space a little bit more than with the original DreamBox. Mine just has a couple, I think it has 2 shelves, and we have all my Cricut machines and whatnot, but I love how they have this set up here with the different totes, and that they have their different machines, and you can kind of mix and match with that. This does not come with the DreamBox, but I love you can buy it as an extra, the pen container, and then there's their paper. Then over here they have the paper accessory, which is also a great add-on that you could buy. I keep saying it over and over again, but there's really endless ways that you can customize your DreamBox experience. I love being here in the Create Room storeroom to check out the DreamBox too. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while, ever since it first came out. I love my DreamBox and my WorkBox, and so I knew it was going to be a great upgrade from those, even though those are already great products. So if you are in the market for an innovative crafting storage that I really think could change your entire home, this is a great option. You can use my code Clarks100, or sometimes I will have other coupons that I'll put in the description below that will save you even more. But if you have any questions, let me know, and otherwise hit the subscribe button, and hopefully we can see you soon in the future.